Uganda has 75% registered voters who are youth, that is 35 years and below. Greetings to our viewers in Uganda, Ugandans in diaspora, and everybody watching this. My name is Chizito Walter, and this is the Political Eye. It is our maiden show, and we want to thank the management of Echoto for giving the youth the platform to express our views. Being the largest population of the country, I think we deserve much media space, and we thank for Echoto for giving the youth that platform. With me today, I have a former guild president, I have a National Unity Platform flag bearer for LC5, Councillor Mutundwe Parish. Without wasting any time, I do welcome you, Mr. Patrick Mboga, to our maiden show. This is our first show. We shall have many of these for the youth. Please say hello to our viewers.
Thank you so much, all our viewers of Echoto, live and international. My name is Patrick Mboga. I am a graduate. I graduated last week with a Bachelor's of Economics and Statistics from Uganda Matters University, where I happen to be the guild president. For your information, I am still the current guild president.
But then you said you
yes,
graduated.
I graduated, but as you know, before we had elections, there was COVID, and then there were no elections. And you know, when you say I'm a former, there should be a current. So there is no current, meaning I'm the current. So,
hold on, Mr. Mboga, how did you graduate when there is COVID?
We did it virtually, but we failed to do elections virtually.
Oh.
Yes, with that, I am also standing for councillor, LC5 councillor in my home village in Mutundwe Parish. Mutundwe Parish has the villages of Nyanamabusingiri, Bunamwaya, Sisigula, and Kanara, Mirembe, and Wabirinja villages. That place is in Wakiso district. It borders the area of Natete in Kampala up to Kabowa, still in Kampala. It just borders Kampala all over, and it joins on to the rest of Wakiso. So on that very note, I want to thank the management of Choto for this wonderful opportunity to host me here. And yeah, keep on. And I'm also happy to be the first guest for the Political Eye, the first episode. I am really humbled. And to all our viewers in the diaspora, Ugandans in the diaspora, we greet you and we support you for all the support you're giving to our party, the National Unity Platform. And yeah, we are in a struggle for freedom, for the change, for freedom of Ugandans, and we want to ask all of you to join us and to encourage each and every one of you that can make a significant contribution to this struggle to please do so, because Uganda is us, Uganda is you. Whether you stay in the diaspora or you're here, trust me, you must be affected in one way or another because of the relationships that we have with the people who are in Uganda. Otherwise, Mr. Walter, I am happy to be here with you.
Thank you, Mr. Mboga. I recently was reading a book of Dr. Miriam Matembe titled The Struggle for Freedom and Democracy Betrayed. And she said that in 1971 and the early years of Idi Amin Dada, the former president of the Republic of Uganda, she said that while she was at Makerere University, there was a guild president called Olara Otunu. Olara Otunu, according to the words of Dr. Matembe, she says is the last guild president who is very, very instrumental. But then she said that back then students from universities were the heartbeat of the national politics of the country. Recently, I had a word or two with the current guild president of Makerere University, His Excellency Katerega Julius, and he said that media in Uganda currently doesn't give them enough coverage as the youth, who of course they contribute the biggest percentage of the population. He said they don't get enough media coverage on TVs, on radios, and when you look, I took time to research about that, and I should say he was a bit true, because from our childhood we've seen the same faces of politicians on TV and radio. It's the same people. And Mr. Mboga, as a youth leader, are the views of your fellow guild president valid? Are you not given enough media coverage as he claims? What is your take on that?
Okay, thank you so much, Walter. As youth, it is important for us to participate in the electoral processes of our countries. Right now, we are having elections in the next 9 days. So, as youth, we need to participate, and we need to participate with an informed mind from all categories. Not only us who are vying for positions, but also youth that are voting. They need to participate with an informed mind. You understand? So that if someone is voting, they know why they are voting, and they know how to do it, and they know what to do so that their vote may be protected. So all this can only be done through media. Right now we are having a scientific campaign. Scientific campaigns, I can assure you, it's only the media that can deliver it to the people.
Have you
right
got
now.
media coverage yet?
I am getting to that. I just wanted to give the viewers a background of why it is really important for us to get the media coverage. As an individual, I don't think we are really given. It's just not happening. We are not being given media coverage, even when we try to outreach to these media companies. You must understand that the mainstream media has been implicated by, I don't know, can I say NRM or the ruling party? Because
Mr. Mboga, sorry to cut you short. Are you trying to say that the youth who fall under the ruling party are given enough media coverage than you on the opposition side?
Okay, I'm getting to that. That even before we tackle the youth, you know, I'm a National Unity Platform member, so when I get a chance like this to say something to the world, I have to bring out everything. That even before we go to the youth, there is already the bias of where are you from, which color are you putting on, which symbol are you holding. Now I am on an umbrella. I am a candidate for an umbrella. So first of all, that's going to get you off. Now, Ugandan media right now has been also, it is like too much costly at this moment in the election.
Media biased?
Yes, it's first of all, I said it's biased. Now I am coming to the cost of it. Now, as youth and young people, one of the challenges we have are campaign financing. You find that no media is going to take you in as a first timer without having to pay anything. You understand? They are going to invite you for a show, but obviously you have to buy airtime. They are going to maybe have to play your advert on the television, and they're going to ask you for 2 million. I mean, we don't have that kind of money. So even coming to these programs shows that you would say, yes, since the electorate are 75% youth, let us try involving at least a youth per show on the table. But you see that this is also not possible. I don't know whether it's about the TV program. I don't know, are they editors or something? The people who come up with the panelists, they never really consider the youth. Let us talk about maybe the popular shows. on NTV, ebigambo tebita. If it is not Namboze, Muhammad Nsereko, this guy of FDC, Ibrahim, Semjunganda, it is nobody. They want to go back to history again. Now,
should we throw away our seniors?
it is not about throwing away our seniors. I said if it is a table, we imagine that since 75% of the voters are youth, at least include one. We know maybe they have a bias of we don't know so much. It can be true at a point, but then our views need to be heard and also respected, because only then can we get solutions that can really touch the population, which is a useful population. But otherwise, we want to still come up to them. We don't have so much time left, but if there is anything that can be done still to engage us more through the media, I think it should be done. And then we also get some media space, not only me and not only my members in the national platform, but to all members. I can also just take you back just a minute. During youth elections, the reason why I talked about money is that during youth elections, there were still some youth who were being projected on television sets through media. And it was only a question of, do you have what it takes? And that's money. You understand? So the more they monetize this kind of thing, the more they try to put us back. Because I can imagine, now me, I'm standing with someone who works on radio. Imagine, he has all the media coverage, he has colleagues who can get him into maybe any opportunity to appear on media, and then ask, what are you going to do? And then we are also qualified to stand. It's not that we are not qualified to stand. We are qualified, and we think we deserve the opportunity, and we know we can make a significant and meaningful difference if we are given the opportunity, or if we go through in our respective positions.
Talking about your campaigns in Bunamwaya, the Electoral Commission, I think 1 week back, the Justice Byabakama Simon banned campaigns in Kampala, in Wakiso, in Mukono, and various areas, most of which are towns. I understand you are vying in Wakiso district, right?
Yeah, sure.
As a candidate, how has this treated you, and how are you going about this? Because right now the campaigns are banned. It is only the media that it is allowed, and then you claim that you, the youth, are not given media coverage. How are you then going about this situation?
Okay, I must first say that it was unlawful for the government, for the Electoral Commission, to take such a decision of banning campaigns in those respective areas. I mean, that's evident. They banned campaigns in areas where Honorable Kyagulanyi hadn't campaigned. You understand? They're just scared. They don't know what will happen tomorrow if Kyagulanyi came to Kampala, and then everybody is closing their shops to follow where he is going to join his campaign trail. I must say that I've been with Kyagulanyi in more than 8 districts of this country, campaigning with him, and this is what was happening. People leave whatever they are doing, and then they want to join on the rally. They want to follow him. Even when he tells people, border people, you know what, it's okay, you go back, and that kind of thing. You understand? I think that's what they are scared of. They don't want to show the international community that Kyagulanyi has a lot of support. That was why they did that. It wasn't because of Corona like they had said. I mean, in my area, I can go there for campaigns only once in a week per village, only once. And then in those specific villages, people are having their daily businesses, their markets. Markets, you find like maybe 500 people in a market. Yes. You understand? Like Nakasero market. You know how many people are there? In Chikuba, you know how many people are there? These are very, very many people. So this was just a political move intended to degrade our campaign. And we know this. As an individual, you've asked how I'm going about this.
Going about it.
First of all, my campaign is kindly a lawful campaign. I have 6 villages to campaign. Wakso villages are really big. People who know about Bunamwaya, Chisegula, they know what I'm talking about. So we embarked on creating structures per village that can help us work on a daily basis with or without a lot of people. They do door-to-door campaigns. So we have just continued on that door-to-door campaigns. Even besides all that they told us not to stop campaigning, I must say that we have continued to do this.
Are you breaking the law?
I don't think I am breaking the law, because the law that they passed was unlawful, and it is right now being challenged in court by Elias Lukwago, the Lord Mayor, right now. So we have continued to do that lawfully, and yes, we believe we shall maneuver. And the thing you asked me about media, obviously, like I told you earlier, we don't have media. We are trying to use the local because we must be people who try to look for solutions instead of something like that, you understand? So that's what we are trying to use. We are trying to use, and at times we get our speakers, put them on cars and let them move around without us, and then the message is still being passed on for freedom.
Mr. Mboga, being a member of the National Unity Platform, your candidate, Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, was interrupted in Kalangala. His team was rounded off. I don't know if you are there too, but probably you are not there because you are here with me. You would have been with the team in Masaka, where they are being held. How is the general performance of the National Unity Platform candidate so far, according to you as a member? How is it so far?
Okay, the National Unity Platform, our party, it's a young party. I think right now it's like 2 months old or something, 2 months and some days. So I must say that we are doing really good. We are doing really good. We have our eyes on the spot, and we know we are going to get there. The genesis of the campaigns, it hasn't been very easy. You see, wherever Honorable Kyagulanyi goes, tear gas, bullets, wounds, his car is hit, somebody dies, and this is all because of the police. The police is doing more than, I don't know, it's just disastrous. They are doing whatever, I don't know, it's like they have really been in a cave, and now they are out and they just want to destroy each and everything under the orders of the dictator Museveni. So our campaign has survived all this, and yes, Honorable Kyagulanyi has been hit front, backwards, center, from all positions, but it's becoming harder, and the campaigning team is becoming harder, and yeah, we are maneuvering. I want to maybe send my condolences to the families of those who have passed on in our campaigns. People like Frank. It is very absurd that Frank was knocked down when Honorable Kyagulanyi was coming from Masaka. It was one morning when Honorable Kyagulanyi had mass in Masaka, and then on their way inside, first Ashraf, the ghetto media journalist, was shot on the head, and right now he's still surviving but on wounds in hospital. Then Frank was shot from Biseka, just here in Biseka. Brother was driven over by a UPDF car. It's very sad. He passed on. Then another of our colleagues was shot, 9 bullets at home. The president, during his New Year's address, that the police, I think the police had gone over to interrogate him in the night. Imagine, they were picking him, and I think something happened and they ended up shooting him, 9 bullets, and he has since died. My condolences to his family. Now, what happened in Kalangala? I was actually there in Kalangala.
How did you survive?
I happened to have been directed to be on the advanced team of Honorable Kyagulanyi. Advanced team is the team that goes first. You survey around, organize the venue, and then I try to get roads, connect with the registrar of that place and the constituent flag bearers of that place and that kind of thing. So we went the morning. Yes, we went very early in the morning. We sort of from my house in Kampala. It was me, the guild president for Makerere, and our other colleagues, and also Madam Sarah. Madam Sarah is the secretary for Bobby Wine. So we set off. We reached Kalangala like at 8. Yeah, in fact from Kampala to Kalangala we trailed with the police. There were like 11 cars. They were in front of us, like right in front of us. We kept moving with them. We didn't know. We thought maybe they would be going to Masaka or something. But when we reached the road that branches off to Kalangala, and they were still doing the same thing, we went with them. We reached the ferry in Kalangala, Bukakuto, I think Bukakuto something island over landing site, and we boarded with them to Kalangala. And yes, these are the people who caused havoc throughout the day. So how we survived is, we were at the venue when Honorable Kyagulanyi reached at like 10-11 at Bukakuto landing site, where we boarded from to get to Kalangala. So when he came to Kalangala, we had organized for him 2 speedboats. They had been mobilized by the people themselves of Kalangala with 400 liters of fuel. This shows how much love they have for him. So as he moved on to go and campaign, you know Kalangala has 84 islands and 64 of them have people on them. So he had to go around all those islands at least waving to the people. So he couldn't go with all his campaigning team. So most of them remained at the port, and that's where they captured them from. So when he heard about that, he tried to come back to see what was going on. And then that's when he was also arrested and he was brought back to Kampala, to Kololo, and then driven to his home. How I survived is we were at the venue in Philly with the other people. Then throughout the night, they kept chasing us around. They were really after us because they knew we were also around. But somehow we managed to escape the night, and then the next morning we got our way to the port and we took a ferry, and yeah, we went to Masaka, then Bukoma, Nsimbi, and then PG. So we survived Kalangala, and then since then our campaign has been off. We are still waiting for orders from the Honorable Kyagulanyi, but so far so good. Our message of freedom has tried to reach each and every place, corner of this country. It has been evidenced by us going to villages, like very, very deep in the villages. You know, whenever in the campaign trail, the police doesn't allow us to use the main roads. They always divert us to use the villages, to pass through the villages. But we were surprised. People were really happy about Honorable Kyagulanyi. Like, they know him, they know what he stands for, they know about people power, and yeah, that kind of thing. And we are very hopeful that if God gives us life throughout these 9 days to election day, and we are able to protect our vote on election day, we will be able to win this election. Yeah,
that was a breather, because right now probably your friends and family would be tweeting free Mboga. That's if you are arrested in Kalangala. As we come to a conclusion of our show, Mboga,
yeah. Okay, to my people in Mutunde Parish, people in the villages of Bundamwaya, Nyanama, Busingiri, Chisigula, Kanala, Wabinja, Mirembe. I am Patrick Mboga. I am 22 years old. Just like the school that graduated in 1986 of Yoweri Museveni. In 1981, people like General Kale Kayihura left the London School of Economics to join the Bush War. I graduated last week from Uganda Matters University, and yes, I have since joined the Honorable Kyagulanyi in looking for votes, in trading throughout the country, in talking to different people, calling different people, and we are informing them about our message of freedom and hope. And we are assuring them that in 9 days from today, on the 14th of January 2021, we are going to be delivering them from the dictatorship of President Museveni. Our manifesto is very clear. It is open there. We are after educational reforms. We are after arts. We are after health facilities. We are after employment, basically for the youth, because this country belongs to them. My people in Bunamwaya, my people in Mutunde Parish, I am here to work for you. I have an experience in leadership. I've been a guild president back home. I've been a community volunteer in different hospitals around, government hospitals around, and this has all been intended to saying that there is better service delivery to the people in our home area. I come to you with open hands and open eyes. One of the basic things that I think qualify me to be the next LC5 councillor is that I'm going to use 2 of my senses, and that those are my ears to listen to you profoundly, and to also use my mouth to speak exactly what you feel to power. I am for you, and I am for the people. I am for National Unity Platform, and I am for Honorable Kyagulanyi. Come 14th, please, people around Uganda, people in Uganda, people around the whole world, let us mobilize fundamentally to see that everybody gets to the polling station and they vote for Honorable Kyagulanyi. Even for my candidate, try to make sure you get it there, you get to the polls, because if you do not go and vote, you have left your power to other people to decide for you. Your power belongs in your vote, so let us go and vote. My election date is 20th of January, so please, mumbereremu. I am asking for your vote. I am asking for the vote for all people who are on the umbrella throughout the whole country, the National Unity Platform. And yes, thank you so much for the time. People in the diaspora, Ugandans in the diaspora, we are praying for you. We ask for your prayers. I am from a Catholic university, so we always humble prayers. Pray for us as we pray for you. We know that it's just days and we will be there. We will have our freedom. Kyagulanyi will be the president. And yes, I am already imagining a new Uganda. Olutalo nga luwedde. So please, just be there for us. And in case you can do anything for our campaigns, just maybe try to get in touch with us as we also try to get in touch with you. Yes, we need a lot of support. You know that campaigns come with a very big cost. Even just this last rally that we have of protecting the votes, you know that only 2 ODR forms can change the whole thing. So we have to make sure our people who are guiding us, protecting our votes, have a settled conviction with our campaign, with our rallies, and then also just to facilitate everything that they have to do. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity.
When we were in primary school, our teachers used to say, we are the leaders of the future. And I must say, the future is today. The youth in this country deserve not only an opportunity in governance, they deserve an opportunity in everything. They deserve an opportunity in media. The media, our fellow media companies should please give the youth the opportunity. That's with us. Thank you very much for watching the show. It is always the Political Eye. It will be airing from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Tuesday and every Thursday. Thank you very much.